Definition. Bought a fridge a few years ago. This is where the control is in the back. That's where the curve is. Anyway, they've designed this thing to feel. Clearly the plastic has been designed with a lifespan in mind. As you can see, there's a big crack. It's flexing. There's also a crack here. Well, this can't work anymore. It can't really support anything. I could try to brace this and put something across here. Maybe put something inside here and bolt it all up. But then again, this is cracked. And I suspect this has been designed with a lifespan so that the plastic may in fact be feeling, right? There's some numbers here. I doubt that would really help and find out that information. Doubt they would see that, but it appears that this has been built to feel in a certain period of time, albeit maybe 9 years ago. So yeah, fine. So what I'm going to try to do is replicate this and build something like this with steel. Problem is, the steel is kind of a wavy. That's what I got. 1/4 inch steel, trying to keep the weight down. I'm trying to use 1/4 inch steel for the outer framing, and then some 10 gauge wire internally, and put a strut here. The steel is fairly wavy. That's what I got straight from the hardware. No way around that. But notwithstanding, I'm going to choose the best I can get out of it. This takes about 5. This is about 17, 13. So 30 by 30. Give on a belly a little bit more. So 60 inches, 5 feet. I've bought 2 lengths, which would be 40 feet, because I was considering putting some centerpieces also and all that. Notwithstanding, that should be able to hopefully be able to get 2 pieces 5 foot, because it's 2 shells that are not wavy that I can use. Immediate stage. Bending is not acceptable as far as I'm concerned. The waves are still seen very clearly in the steel. That's what it came with, or this came with. But yeah, that bend and this bend, close enough. This one and this one different enough as well. That's why I'm joining it. This curve is not acceptable. Try it on a rotor disc. Not exactly the correct diameter. Didn't quite work out well. As you can see, it's off here, it's off here, it's flat here. So yeah, some straightening. Hopefully I can get this. This is probably going to be put in temporarily because this is what I have, but I'm gonna have to do over this. This is completely unacceptable. Much effort. It's semi kind of straightened, not very straightened. Oh well. I'm gonna put double bars here, top there. This is completely unacceptable. This has a curve that is uneven. But let me weld this, let me weld that, and then we'll see about that. These not exactly in place yet. Just this one I'll line it up right before I weld. Let's see if we could still salvage something out of this. Barely acceptable something, but let's see. After many hours, as you can see, the sun is going down. Yeah, we have a frame. I was going to put a second one here, but it doesn't seem to be necessary, so I'll leave it out for the moment. It seems about equal. I wasn't really planning on these being equal. It really was just where the footing started. Yeah. That said, these pieces have to go on. This is galvanized wire, 10 gauge wire. They put in the middle of fences to keep them stiff. And the damn thing fighting, man. So another piece of wire that's fighting, man. But anyway, 16 inches across. Well, 17 inches. It'll have 16 members, actually 15 members, because the 16 inches in between. Yeah, 15 members I think. This is how it came out. This is no prep, nothing else. I mean, I need to clean up all this, make wire, flux core, make welding. These things are all over. Yeah, not great, not acceptable. I mean, it's gonna work for the purpose until I get something better, but I'm not gonna do the second shelf. It doesn't make sense. This is not good enough. Welding is not my thing. If I had to weld for a living, I would probably starve and die. Woodworking, okay enough. Painting, okay enough. Machining, easy enough. And not so much. Not really at all, actually. I mean, half of these things here, this is a zinc coated. Half of these things aren't actually even joined, you know. They look like they're joined. When I punk them, they'll come off. Terrible, 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 terrible. This is the end result before I spray paint it. I've just cleaned it up, brighten up, sand up all these edges. Amazingly, it's really been 2 days, a little over 2 days, and yeah, you know, it's gotten rusty already, as you can see. I'm just fed up of it. It is really not great. Barely acceptable. Will it work? Yeah, I think so. Is it good? No. No. No, but it takes me a while to get back to my level of skill, and well, I guess it was a project that needs to be done. Two shelves were supposed to be done. One is done. Not doing the other this way. It's just too much damn work. I just really I take too long. The end answer is I took too long, and then no, I'm not gonna do it next time like this. So I'm gonna have to come up with something. Maybe just buy a blasted sheet of, well, a piece of half-inch plexi and use that. Yeah, this is the steel we started off with. So as you can see, lovely, bend, wavy, problematic. Notwithstanding, should have still ended up with a better result. Finished item, as you can see, paint does wonders. Not that much wonders, but some wonders. Couple of places the paint came off where I turned over the spray paint the other side. Spray paint's done, so I can't really touch up that, but yeah, normal wear here, those are going to go anyway. And this is theoretically galvanized wire, so you know, apart from where it's metaled in and the galvanized came out, I don't think the rest of it should be too prone to rusting. So yeah, finished thing. It'll fit because I checked the frame before and the frame hasn't changed size. Yeah, a little uneven. Well, part of that is not there, but slight unevenness, but I think that will settle in once the weight rests on the shelf. So let me leave it out in the sun a little bit on that hook to dry a little bit more, and I'll stick it in a little later.